where I remember I had an experience, and I was living on the street at the time, and I remember this one person that I'd met over a period of time, and somehow I built up some kind of trust with him, but it ended up working out backwards. I'm not going to be too graphic what was done to me, but all I know is he beat me pretty good, and he ended up raping me. I didn't tell anybody, didn't say anything, and I was taught to shut up, not say a thing.
At around 14, 15 years old, I went through sexual violence. It was kind of violence that included physical, emotional, and I was so vulnerable at that time.
6 months after my dad had gone, a stepfather came into my life. Things started to change from there. Sometimes it would be verbal abuse, and then sometimes it would be physical. It just became a daily occurrence.
At the age of 6 to 7 years, I was doing a lot of gymnastics, and I was standing on my hands, and then a help in the household touched the most intimate part of my body. And I thought everything was normal.
The job that was offered to me is actually a cyber sex den. Customers would come online to us and would instruct us what to do. And for every lascivious things that my customer would ask me to do and I refused to do it, they would starve you. Like literally starve you until you obey them.
I couldn't talk, I couldn't say a word, nothing. You go to the deepness of being lost and not knowing where to are, and you come into a world of darkness. It was as if I was torn away.
I'd started to perpetrate violence myself, and over the years became a full-on perpetrator of domestic violence to partners over the years. And at that stage in my life, I didn't see that there was anything wrong with me, because it was just how a family works.
It was really, really hard for me to recover from that situation. It took me not just a year, or 2 or 3, but it was a long 4 years fighting for justice. Long years of waiting to see the, justice being served.
And even if you get justice, there is no reparation. So the perpetrator has been arrested. Then what? What after that? Once you've gone through sexual violence, you're a victim, and you remain to be a victim.
Back in my day, this sort of stuff you just didn't talk about. And really, if a male talked about it, or even if a girl talked about it, actually when I think about it, it was most likely just shoved under the carpet. Even as a child, that was imposed on me from a very young age.
I sat in a room there with a whole lot of men sitting in a circle, and they started having conversations about stuff that I'd never heard men talk about, and started to teach me and give me the skills and the tools that I should have got in my own home as a kid, as to what it was to be a man, a father and a partner.
If only my family were aware of this kind of evilness existing in the world, they could have stopped this to happen.
Talking about this will help others come out that haven't talked about it. I waited almost 50 years before my conversation came about it.
Information about sexual violence should be given to children.
We're going to break the cycle.
Stop the harm, exactly.
Pay attention to your children. If nobody else will, well then I will. Just to get this going, to change, for change.